Hi, this is Jody. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. So I am here with the final flip through of the I Spy altered book. So this was 6 I Spy books made into one that I altered, and so I made one big book. So here is the book, and I kettle stitched it all. So now it is one whole book. So I have corduroy here, and I put this little bit of rickrack because all this, the treasure hunt here is all like glitzy, and so is the I Spy. So I added some rickrack here, some vintage stuff. And so let's go through it. I am so happy how it turned out. So I did end up doing end papers. So this is cardstock because there was a, there was like a sticker here and stuff. So I wanted it to be fresh and she can do whatever she wants here. So this is cardstock, and then the book starts. So let's go through it, and you know, I'll move right along because you're not looking at something that I created. You know, this is an I Spy book, but so you can see where I had to fix some pages and do some tip-ins on some of them. But I love it that the book lays flat, and I know she is going to have hours of enjoyment of this, and it's kind of fun. You know, I Spy, and let me rephrase what I was gonna start saying. I was thinking one thing and saying another. So like, this is the end of the first book, and then I started the next one. I kept these pages because who knows, maybe she wants to collage or write something on here or do something. So then this starts the spooky one, Halloween one. And these are really thick pages. Some of them were torn, you know, because they were from used books. You know, I had to repair some of the pages. So you can see some of the washi that I used in some of them. This is kettle stitched in. This starts the next one. This is the original. And these are all older books, like this is 1992. So these are, you know, somewhat old. I just love the looks of this one. All the vintage stuff. And let me make sure that you guys can see okay. All right. Now here's one I tipped in because it didn't have a mate on the other side. So you can see that the page is just a little bit shorter than the other one. But makes some difference. It's okay. It all still functions. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to do, and it was actually relatively quick. I shouldn't say quick, but it was relatively fast. So this is Search for Santa. So this is like an I Spy, but you're just looking for all the little Santas or whatever. Like, here's a checklist. So I know she would like this one too, so I put this in there. And I know they have Where's Waldo also of these types of I Spy books. But I love it that the book lays flat, and that's what's good about the kettle stitch, is that the middle is not glued down, so that therefore whoops, I moved my place here. So it lays flat. So yeah, you don't glue in the back of the spine on that type. So, like I said, I have not done many of the kettle stitch. I'm still kind of learning it, so I'm not a pro at it by any means. I just learned it by watching instructional videos and in the bookbinding book that I have, which I think I did a book review on. Yeah, some of the pages somebody had already had tape on it, so I didn't do that, but it was already there. So, yep, I'm going to do the same thing, this same style, with, and I have to get started on it, but I have so many projects I want to do. I want to start some Christmas glue books. I know Christmas is not here yet, but, you know, the glue books take a long time to make. You know, there's lots of other stuff I want to do. So I've been asked to do a princess personal book for my daughter-in-law. She wants to make one, and then she wants to journal in it all through her life as she's growing up, because she's 2.5, and then she wants to give it to her on her wedding day. So I have that to make. Like I said, I want to do some holiday glue books, like some Halloween ones, some winter ones, and some Christmas ones. And, you know, you're going to have time to make them, get them listed, you know, you have to videotape and list it, and then by the time the person buys it and they get it, you know, and then you want it ahead of time. So, and then this is the last page, this is the back, and then again, like I said, I'll let her do whatever, and then here's the back of the book, and, so this is corduroy. So, yep, this turned out wonderful. So this is something I can check off my list for my daughter when I go down and see her in October. So like I was saying, the next project, let me give you a sneak peek of what I'm doing. So, sneak peek of this same style that I'm going to do, and I don't think I've seen it on YouTube anywhere, or anyone else that I know that has done it, but I'm going to attempt this, so I have no one to like learn from. So my daughter loves this Sweet Dreams book. So this is the cover that she likes. She likes it because it says Sweet Dreams. So I have taken apart, she wants all of her childhood little golden books that she watched, or videos, you know, into books, whatever, you know, Aladdin is a movie and also it's in a book. So I have taken the regular book, but, so let me explain. So this won't fit in here. So what I'm going to attempt to do, and I'll bring you along the way as I do it, is I'm going to attempt to do a waterfall journal, junk journal, or not junk journal. It's not really going to be a junk journal. It's basically going to be the same thing I just did with the I Spy. It's going to be an altered book with altered into many different. So hopefully I'm not confusing you. So here's all the books that she's chose. Okay, I haven't done them all yet. Here, there we go. So these I have taken apart already. So what I have did is I have very carefully taken off, as you can see, each little golden book has a paper front onto a piece of chipboard, okay, like this. So what I have done is carefully, while I was watching TV, I took a razor blade, and you can see how, if I can get this to, sorry, if I can get this to zoom, you can see, sorry, let me try this again. I need something behind it so you can see. If I can get it to zoom, as you can see there is a paper top of the book on top of the chipboard. So I have carefully, painstakingly took the cover off and separated it from a layer of the chipboard. The chipboard has many, many, many layers if you take it apart like that. So I'm taking it apart. I haven't finished this one. And you just carefully, you know, take the cover off without ripping this, because I'm keeping this. And see here, there's a little bit left. Okay, so that's what I've done. So now I'm left with a thin cover and the 2 signatures that came with the book. Now see how much thinner this is versus, you know, an entire book with 2 huge pieces of board. So what I'm going to do, and I've done these already, I've taken these all apart, so I just have these little covers, just the paper cover and then the story. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't figured this all out yet, but this is a sneak preview because it's going to be just like the I Spy book. So I am going to somehow layer. Let me do another one here. Let me grab this other one. I'm not sure where the front of the Bambi went. So this one I have not taken the last piece of chipboard layer, because like I said, they peel away in many layers, so I haven't peeled it away yet. So like here's the second one. So we have Aladdin's, and then so inside the book I'm going to alter it, you know, of course, make the spine wider, but I'm not going to do that till after I see how much I have. So I'm going to somehow do one book like this, another book like this, and then just keep going until I get to the bottom. And then the next section will start and keep going. So then it will be one whole altered book called Sweet Dreams, because she plans on using this as bedtime stories. So then Lincoln is his name, can choose which story he wants to read, and then you just go to that section and then you can read the story. So let me know if you've ever seen anyone do something like that, because I'd be interested to have some help on doing it. But this book is really beautiful, and if you look at the pages, I have not done a book review on this, but I will, because the pages are phenomenal. Pictures of babies and you know, vintage. Look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? These would be beautiful book fronts or covers, and it's really thick paper. But I'm not going to use any of this, so I will be taking this out, and of course I'll be using it in some other journals. But I did find another copy of this book, so I do have a whole entire copy of this. I did find it. I found this a long time ago, but then I found another copy here a few weekends ago. I don't know if it was a thrift store or garage sale, but so that's what I'm going to attempt to do with Golden Books. We have an entire stack of them. I mean, there's probably 20, 25 of these different childhood stories that she wants. See, so otherwise, you know, it'll be a whole bunch of books like this, and I'm going to condense it down into probably just something, you know, like this. And it will be one beautiful book. So that is my next. So this was my warm-up, even though these pages are all the same. But I wanted to try the kettle stitch and try that and do a hidden spine and all that. So that is my next project with the Sweet Dreams book. So there we are. All right. So I will see you all in the next video. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every one of you. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.